All right, just going to answer some questions about how I stay safe on the road traveling solo. Excuse the high humidity. It is such a big change from Australian summer to European summer. It is very green, but very humid. One of the biggest ways I stay safe on the road is this guy. I just had two people walk in with their bike, and it was like a massive alarm just went off. A massive alarm. Cody Cowboy let everybody know that somebody was entering the premises. I actually paid to have some extra locks put on the doors, and I had seen some videos where vans get broken into somewhat easily. And one of the videos that I saw was when, you know, it has that remote control lock when you walk away. I didn't realize this until seeing a video that when the criminal walks past you with their special device, they pick up the code of your lock, and they just simply take your code as they pass you, go to your car, unlock the car, and drive away. That concerned me, especially if I was walking into the shops with Cody Cowboy in. He wants to play ball. Cody, do we have to play ball right now? I'm making a video. He always puts his head in between my legs. All right, hold on a minute. I'm gonna have to play ball for just a second. Ready? Good catch. Okay. Okay, now I'll get my keys and I'll show you these extra locks I had installed. So this is the standard locking system, obviously. And then I had these, this one's called HeoSafe. In Australia, I had a different brand called Fiamma, but you put that over the door, and then even if they've got the code, they can't open it. So I'll show you, if I unlock and then try to open it, you see it slightly comes open. That's as far as it'll open, and it's slightly open there. So I need to knock it back shut again before I can then unlock it, put it over like that, and now I can open it. So I had that lock put on all doors. This is the one for the back door, which I've got my water hose out. That's why it's unlocked at the moment. But I put that out. And they also recommend that you don't keep these locked while in transit. So for instance, if you had an accident, it's so hard to get into that the paramedics couldn't get through. So you want to keep it undone while you're traveling. And so then if you're questioning what do you do about these doors, the driver's doors, you see they don't have those locks on it on the outside, but they're on the inside. And what's good about that is that you then lock it from the inside for the night. So for instance, if I'm staying in a city, which I don't do often, I'm actually in a city now, but I don't feel insecure. But if I wanted to lock everything in and I was fearful for the night, I would do the outside locks and come in the driver's door, and then when you shut that door, then you lock it from the inside, so they can't pull the door open, the driver's door, and obviously they can't do the slider doors either. If Cody Cowboy wasn't enough of a security system, then I've got a double security system. And then of course the biggest thing, the very, 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 very biggest thing is gut instinct. So like I said, I'm here in the middle of a gigantic city, which I've not been in a city this big. I can't remember the last time. If I felt like I shouldn't stay here, I wouldn't. That's my security system. I also put that little sign on my door just to let people know that there is a guard dog. And let me say guard dog inside. I haven't actually done it here yet because I've been traveling in cold weather, but what I had in Australia was a pair of very large men's flip-flops I put outside the door, and when I go to bed at night, if somebody's walking past and they see those gigantic flip-flops, they would think that I'm not messing with that guy, assuming there's a big man inside. So I was going to include Norway in this video, but I decided to separate the safety tips. And there's a lot of other things you can do for safety. These are just my favorite 5 I thought I'd share with you today. And the next time I will see you in Norway, promise.